Hello, everybody. Did you know that your age and your circumstances are about to become irrelevant? And here's why. You are beginning to let go of all of these old narratives that have played in your mind and all of these old beliefs from your past that you have embodied and that you have been living. You begin to let go of those things and you begin to live a new life. You begin to run a new script. You begin to run a new program in your mind that overrides all of that old stuff that happened then. You also begin to understand that the magic in your life is right now. It's right now. And you can fully take control of rescripting the new you and how you see yourself. How you view yourself is everything. How you see yourself in the way of wealth, how you see yourself in the way of joy, in the way of relationships, in the way of happiness, all of these things you construct, because that's how life works. That's how this game works, is based on how we think about ourselves and how we feel. So it's called conscious living. Step into conscious living and being aware of what you're thinking about. So if you want to be wealthy, if you want to become wealthy, for example, then you have to begin to see yourself that way. And you have to begin to embody the feelings of that as though you already are that. If you want to see yourself as the most kind, compassionate person on the planet, then you have to practice this daily and become this. You have to walk this way and talk this way and become this, no matter what you've felt that you've been in the past, no matter what anybody ever told you, no matter what old scripts have been playing in your mind that very well may not even be the truth. You can become the new you by living consciously. You claim it, you seize it, and you step into this. And your whole life revolutionizes and transforms because of this shift in your thinking and you creating this new character. Think about these video games in which you choose your character and you choose the gear that you're going to wear and you choose the weapon and the facial features and all this kind of thing. Well, that's a really good parallel to the way real life is. You have the choice to choose this. And so many of us don't know we have a choice. You always have a choice, my friend. You always have a choice to change your narrative and change your life. You can do this at any time because how you see yourself is everything. How you see yourself, this is what creates your external reality. What's in here, what's going on inside of you as far as how you feel, how you're thinking, how you see yourself. That's what determines what plays out in your external life. Yes, you determine your life. You do. Now, when you realize that this is the case, then you can take responsibility and override all of that old ingrained, all those patterns, all of that old junk from the past, and replace it with brand new scripting for right here, right now. You see, you have to be something. You have to be it before you see it. That's the thing about manifesting and the thing about bringing things into your life. You have to be it and feel it. Feel as though you have it right here, right now, and it will come to you. That's when things come to you. You know, if you're already feeling this joy and this happiness and this exhilaration, then you can expect more of it. You absolutely can. If you are on the flip side of the coin and you're experiencing, because of your own thinking, a lot of misery, a lot of frustration, banging your head against a wall kind of thing. If you're experiencing a lot of that and you're putting a lot of energy into thinking about that, just thinking about that, you're going to experience more of it because you're putting that energy into it. You're feeding it. You're feeding it. It's like continually putting logs onto a fire. You're continually feeding that. So why not feed that with something different? Something different. This is how you change your life right here, is by doing this differently and rescripting and starting to feed those logs into the fire of good things, good thoughts, positive things. You know, it's really hard to think positively and not just feel good. You know, when you're thinking positively and you're thinking about goodness and you're thinking about gratitude in your life and you're thinking about forgiveness and just thinking about love, the essence of love, it's hard to not feel good. So the point of this message really is, if you are not thinking about the goodness in your life, I encourage you to change, give up, ditch it, let it go of how you've been letting these narratives run and rescript something new. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. Making these changes in your thinking is what is going to change your life. Because you start to feel this, you start to embody these things, and before you know it, you are living this. You are living in this reality that you have been seeing in your mind. I'm going to give you another example here. About 7 months ago, I saw so very vividly in my mind, I saw myself as a YouTuber. I saw myself as a successful YouTuber and influencer that helped many, many people every day and that was there for them for support. I saw this so clearly, and I have continued to hold this vision, just hold it so clearly, and it has literally come into fruition, come into my field bigger and better than I could have possibly ever imagined, because I started seeing myself this way. I started seeing myself as good enough for this, experienced enough for this, knowledgeable enough for this, and it has just flowed and flowed and flowed. So I'm continually feeding this with that good stuff. So feed your mind with the good stuff, and feed your mind and hold that vision of what you really want in your life, and it will come to you, my friend. It will come to you. I'm wishing you guys a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful week. Know that I am here for you, and I will see you on my next video.